God, my glasses are dirty. I'm going to have to clean those when I get inside. Oh, well. Good morning, folks. And of course, it is Monday. But the cool part is, for us, I believe this weekend's Memorial Day. So it's a 3-day weekend and they can't schedule a Saturday. So, of course, the management's in a tailspin wondering what the hell they're going to do. But oh, well. That's the way it is everywhere, ain't it? But I called this one. You likely know more than I do because all I know is what I'm reading. And the problem is, there are a few people out there who seem to be like, well, I know this is happening. I'm like, dude, really? Why? Did magical, I wanted to say magical fairies, but people would say that was offensive. I'm referring to the fairy tale type fairies, okay? Ugh. Everything's offensive now. Ban everything. Oh. Sorry, it's just, I just watched a video on X, which they should have left named Twitter, because X just don't even sound right. Um, a, a pair of guys tried to walk into a pub in England, and this almost sounds like a bad joke, wearing English flags, and they were refused entry into an English pub in England. And like I said, someone brought up that one story. I'd already heard it about the young lady who on what do you call it, your national pride day or whatever, or indigenous whatever, and she showed up to school wearing a Union Jack dress, and she was told she had to go home and take it off, or she got in trouble for it. That's what they're trying to do everywhere. It seems it's like, hell, you wave an American flag in this country, people, well, then again, depending on where you live, they look at you kind of funny. But here, it's like, my goodness, what's next? Yeah, I don't know why he renamed Twitter, because I just still don't feel comfortable saying, well, meanwhile, on X, sounds like I'm trying to describe that I'm trying to describe something while I'm on ecstasy. Okay, it just doesn't seem to work. But yeah, I just watched that. Like I said, as far as Doctor Who news goes, all we know is what little bits of crumbs now they're throwing out there to try to keep you hopeful. Plus, it doesn't encourage me the fact that they finished filming War Between the Land and the Sea. It's kind of dry out here. I believe they finished filming War Between the Land and the Sea the end of last year. Yet it's not going to be available this autumn. Like they were, sitting there telling us that it's going to be out this autumn. And then all of a sudden, nope, it's next year. Like, what? That thing should be done in the can through post and have the SFX already added. Oh, thanks for confirming that, Mark. I thought I was having a senior moment when I saw this. I'm like, why are you pushing it back to next year? You finished this thing almost a year ago. It's like, unless they're trying to draw something out, or maybe they're hoping to air it at like Sweeps Week or whatever is Sweeps Week for online series anymore. I'm dying laughing because, the main show, of course, Doctor Who got this some kind of outstanding achievement Critics' Choice Award, and you wouldn't believe some of the comments I've seen on that post since I put it up. I didn't know anyone was still watching it and stuff like that. I'm like, oh man. It's like, the show's probably canceled. Now, BBC, of course, is blowing smoke up our butts, trying to say, well, um, we want to keep it alive. We're committed. It's a huge thing for us. Yeah, it was propping up part of Britain with the income on it alone, probably. Oh. Yeah, somebody was going, well, that means it's going to. I was like, guys, and I told these guys in the chat room the other day, when I see filming start, or I see, posts of filming start, then I'll get enthused. When I hear something's definite, and of course, people are on the David Tennant interview thing where, David's, of course, trying to be coy and says he doesn't know what's going on. And sadly, I think for a change, David isn't lying to us. I don't think David knows what's going on. I'm not really saying the missus probably will watch Tony and Ziva. I don't see what the point of it is now. I don't really see how that show's going to stand up on its own. How can you call it NCIS Tony and Ziva when, as far as I know, they're both no longer in NCIS? But I don't know. It's probably going to be on the Paramount Plus channel, which we do have. So, well, I don't know. I'm just not really excited for it. Yeah, I heard something about Voyager coming back and all that. They're probably doing it while they still have, most of the cast around to do the voices and whatnot for it. But it's like, how are they going to screw it up with the Kelvin timeline? It's one of the things I liked about Picard. I don't think they really barely or even mention anything about the Kelvin time shift. But hello, Kuwait. I used to talk to people, back when we were doing NESs. We had people from all over the Middle East who were posting in that. When we had a Transformers never-ending story going on YouTube, not on YouTube, it was on Yahoo groups. And I'm living out. I wouldn't trust IMDb either. I still don't trust IMDb. Oh God, look. Oh, yep. There's a spot I missed. I knew it. That's the problem with shaving the old baldus. It's right there. I missed a big. I always miss something. And look, trees are beginning to sprout again in the deforested land of Baldus. A few old ones are still hanging on over here to the side. And I knew I always miss a spot when I shave my head. This is my last head shaving for the year. From here on, I'll probably just let it grow out as we get into the colder months. Have you seen Slow? I have not seen Slow Horses with Gary Oldman. See, there's a little bit of spot right there. I always miss a little spot. I knew I should have went over that side again. Oh, well. It's going to bug me for the rest of the day now. But yeah, you all probably know more than likely know more than I do what's going on with Doctor Who right now, because no one's, like I said, no one's really getting in much of anything. What little I have heard involves projects that'll be more open to newcomers. I've heard about possible video game projects and things like that. Animations, I heard, are probably still going. But nobody's talking about the main show at all, because it's kind of a weird time going on over there. And I love, once again, how people are still obsessing over overnight ratings on BBC. And I'm like, guys, overnight ratings don't mean dick anymore. They don't mean a thing. What they go by is views. Yeah, I just use body wash on my head when I've got it shaved down. Then again, I don't keep a whole lot of hair up there anymore, so I pretty much use body wash all the time, because. And I like to pluck my eyebrows and I see what the Kardashians are wearing this week. And oh gosh. Nah, Scaro's a much more forested planet than Baldus these days. Oh, well. Oh. So it's a weird time. We tried watching Thunderbolts, but here's the problem. For one, I was tired as hell. I had one of them I don't want to go to bed weekends, and I caught a few cat naps here and there, and the problem is I don't know any of the characters. I'm sitting there through the first half hour of this movie going, who's that? Who's that? Did I miss something? Who's that? Okay, wait a minute. We got the Natasha Romanoff wannabe. U.S. agent. The only reason I know who U.S. agent was is because way back in the day, every now and then we do a role playing for superheroes. So that's how I know you. That's the only reference to U.S. agent I had. So did I miss something? Was there something I was supposed to have watched before this latest, Thunderbolts? Oh, I saw opening episode of Peacemaker, looking good as usual. And of course, we saw Superman over the weekend, and I think James Gunn, they should be on their knees kissing the purple starfish of James Gunn, if it is purple, for saving their movie franchise. It was Natasha's sister. I thought it was an adoptive thing. For a little I'm reading, because I did go read, because I'm like, okay, who the hell is this? I know the actress is Florence Pugh, because she's in every damn thing now. Ugh. At least she can, do more than just the wooden face like ScarJo. Ugh. Like Meryl Streep needs the money, but it's like, why? So she can go on there, accidentally fart on screen and get handed an Oscar for it? My God, they throw Oscars at that lady all the time. Or at least they did back in the day. I'm shocked she ain't got somebody at her house. So every time she takes a dump, for best performance and using the bidet afterwards. Ugh. So as far as Doctor Who goes, no, nobody still knows much more than anything that we've already been told. They're trying to remain optimistic, which is what I'm trying to do. But until I see filming going on, I know it does seem like they give Oscars to everyone these days. Especially women who do sex scenes. I've noticed that. It's kind of weird, I'm not kidding. Check that trend. I was like, we're trying not to be sexist, but pretty much, soon they'll be handing out Oscars for best booty bouncer. And for the greatest padunkadunk in this year. Ugh. A box that can take you to parallel universes. Didn't we have that with a remote control about a few decades ago? It was called Sliders. Ugh. Yes, I remember that. Okay. I remember Sliders. How well it started, and then by the end, I didn't want to watch it anymore. Only one of the original Sliders left, and then they left it off on a cliffhanger. Oh, well. Ingrid Oliver meets Spielberg. Or she met Spielberg? Yeah, probably begging for work. Ugh. How many things has she been in lately? Let's count. None. Okay. I wonder if it's her winning personality. Ah, well. I try not to be bitter about things, and I'm over time. I got to get going. So, everybody, like I said, as far as Doctor Who news goes, please keep looking. If you see anything interesting, pass it to me. You know how to get a hold of me. There's a bunch of different ways. But like I said, I've not really seen anything that's completely revealing. I will not be in the parking lot tomorrow morning. I have a doctor's thing going on, my annual lung scan and stuff like that. So I'll be off tomorrow, so I won't be out here. I'll try to pop in on you if I can, but well. So please, everyone, be kind, be calm, be safe. Until next time, take care of yourselves, enjoy life, and we'll hopefully see you all very soon.